Welcome to another Founder Wisdom Pod. We have Neelesh Kapoor with us. Neelesh has a corporate background at the company with 3.5 million evaluation some time ago, and now is launching EntrepreNext.com. You can check it out. It's basically a curated, expert-led platform helping Indian and small medium businesses unlock growth. So, Neelesh, welcome to the pod. Tell me a bit more about yourself and what you're up to nowadays.
Thank you, Charles. So it's been a lovely journey so far. And right now, the focus is primarily around expert onboarding and supporting businesses to get business growth.
Right. And why did you decided to start this company? You were in corporate for such a long time. You've been, starting that company for like 7 months now. What prompted you to launch that one and get out of corporate?
Right. So what happened, Charles? There were various instances while I left the corporate, and while even during the last 2 3 years, while I was in the corporate, my discussions with the some of small and medium businesses made me realize the lack of direction, the guidance that they require, so that they can get and reach the next level of business growth. And that is where the seed was sown for EntrepreNext.
Yeah, I think there's like a bunch of other business doing that. You also have like an HR background, you were COO and all of that. What makes you think that you have an edge over these other consulting businesses offering that service?
See, the biggest challenge in India, at least with the small and medium businesses, they don't have those deep pockets. So not all the businesses will be going in and looking at the Capgeminis and KPMGs of the world because they can't afford it. And the freelance advice that they get usually does not provide them what specific thing they are looking at, which is getting growth for their business. And that is where the thought around building the ecosystem for them getting these details at one place, that's where EntrepreNext comes in. And has already started generating revenue as well.
Nice. So how many clients do you have?
Right now, in 7 months, almost we have around 12 to 14 clients whom we've
Okay.
serviced so far.
And do they pay hourly or monthly? What do they pay for?
So that's the beauty of EntrepreNext. So there is no fixed one type of payment. There are 7 different modes, and usually the experts, the clients, and us, we partner together. We discuss with regards to how is it that they would want to take it together. So there
Right.
is outcome based. There is some also on hourly basis, like for coaching and mentoring. But for consulting, there are different milestone based, outcome based payment modes which are available.
Right. And why wouldn't they go to Upwork or use ChatGPT to solve their growth problems?
So one issue with many of the business owners whom I've been talking to, uh, for ChatGPT, the biggest challenge happens to come in from the prompt generation process. Not everybody is that clear about what type of prompt can give you some specific actionable steps. And that was one of the first tools that we built also, which is called Biz Genie. Now, what that does is it has a few drop downs from which, when you select and just write 4 5 6 words, it actually gives you specific actionable insights into your business, your type of business, specific business function. And that helps in terms of business query resolution for ChatGPT.
And what about Upwork?
So, Upwork and all, again, freelancers, right? Now, EntrepreNext is not onboarding any freelancer or everyone. One specific difference that we have brought in terms of vetting the experts that we are onboarding, the business experience that they carry with delivering solutions to the small and medium businesses. So it is not like Upwork or Fiverr, that type of thing that we are offering, and that is where the trust starts building in.
Right. And do you only focus in India and specifically small and medium businesses? Who do you target? Do you go after specific vertical?
So for industries, yes, we are looking primarily to, we have started off with manufacturing, retail and distribution, and edtech and health tech. These are the 4 core areas which we are servicing right now. However, we plan to expand in the coming future.
Right. And how do you target these people? How do you reach out to them so that they become clients?
So there is a dual strategy that we make use of, which is a mix of the digital and the local channels. So there are specific organizations like Indian Industries Organization or TIE as well, which is there, then the entrepreneurs. So through them we connect, because I happen to be a member of TIE for last 4 5 years now. So we connect with them, we provide them the insights that they require, and on the basis of that, we get our customers or the clients. And even through the digital modes, there are queries which come in, because we have something called BizCheck 360, which is primarily it gives you the complete scorecard of where your business functions stand as of now. So through that, we are getting the leads.
Okay, so do you do SEO? Do you do ads? You do outreach, like cold email outreach, LinkedIn? Because in the end, you do growth for them, right? So what kind
Yes.
of growth do you do for yourself?
See, so LinkedIn, yes, we're using. There are regular posts, articles specifically addressing the pain points. Then through SEO also, we are looking into reaching out and ensuring that we get more organic reach instead of the regular inorganic or paid ads. So that is how we are working on that right now.
Right. And what kind of growth plans do you deploy for your clients?
So there are different, like right now, there are I can cite one of the example of an organization which is looking at streamlining their inventory management process. So inventory management, which is actually affecting the ROI, and then how it connects. What can be the tools that they can make use of? Low cost tools, of course, being small and medium businesses. We're looking at some providing some specific digital solutions as well as streamlining their processes so that it can help in terms of ROI enhancement.
Right. Okay. And what do you have for plans this year? What kind of growth do you want to go through the company? You have 12 clients, right? Like, do you want to grow to 50 this year, 100? What's your goal?
So actually, yes, we had planned initially to have 50 to 80, or rather 50 to 75 clients by the end of the year, to have to increase the ticket size that we are looking at. That is another one. And actually, we were discussing around the same thing in terms of whether we want to just have that scale, or we actually want to dive deep and get better solutions to the businesses that are our clients.
Right. And do you have upsells for your existing clients? Like, how do you want to go deeper with them? If they start with some specific plan, do you have a
Yeah.
second plan you upgrade them to?
Yeah. So of course, what happens is like there was a coaching assignment. I can cite a practical example. There was a coaching assignment where we were discussing and training the first level line managers for an organization, and then it struck out that the performance management thing was not in place. So we actually helped them get that built and implemented as well. So that is just one of the example which we've done so far.
And
There are a
I'm
few
on
others.
your website there, like you pair them with experts, right? Like I don't see any experts. Maybe you're still working on the platform, but how many experts are there?
There are right now we have curated almost 30 experts. If you go under the solutions, if you look at view expert profiles, you'll be able to see all the profiles of the experts that we have, in which all domains and everything is there.
Yeah, it's just like view experts profile, and then there's this empty thing there. So what's up with that?
I think the tech team might be working on that, because usually from the drop down, once we select, that is where we come to.
Okay, got it. And these experts, they don't only build a plan for them, they actually implement that plan, they work for them.
Yes. So one is just the consulting in terms of how to go about doing it. Two is what are the outcomes that we are looking at. And then they help in terms of the execution plan as well. How many resources, how to do it, what to do, everything.
And you take a cut out of that expert. Let's say that this expert they build $60 a month. You take let's call it 10% of that $60 a month at $60 per
Right.
hour.
Yeah. Right now, what we're looking at is 20% cut. That is the agreement. So that can vary also.
Got it. And then you have Biz Genie on the platform. Is Biz Genie like the GPT wrappers, like using OpenAI's algorithm with a couple of prompts? Is that what it
Yes,
is?
that is right. That is right, because this helps in terms of faster responses to the business owners.
Got it. All right. And Neelesh, where can we find out more information about you and your company?
Uh, so, of course, on the website it is there, on LinkedIn as well. Is that specifically what you're looking at?
Yes. So I guess
Yeah.
entreprenext.com, right? And people can search